Okay, so word problems. Okay, 1. Room 1 goes by, in the class of 40 students, 25 have a brother, 20 have a sister, 5 have neither. How many have both a brother and a sister? So in the class of 40 students, in the class of 40 students, 25 have a brother, 25 of them have a brother, 20 have a sister. Twenty have a sister and 5 have neither. The question says, how many have both a brother and a sister? So when you sort this, you can pause the video and try solve it by help, then come back and send the solution. So it says 40 students are in the class. 25 of them have a brother, 20 of them have a sister, 5 of them have neither. So here you see that two sets. So this is our sister, this will be our brother, this is our sister, and this is our neither. Neither is not actually a set, it just shows the number of people that are not having a brother or sisters. So we are looking for how many have both a brother and a sister. So we're looking for how many have both a brother and a sister. I'm looking for the number of people that have both a brother and a sister. So we see this formula. The number of people that have both A and B. Okay, brother and a sister. Is this brother and a sister is actually this. But I'm going to use this formula. This is the formula that I'm going to use. A union B is equals to number of A plus number of B minus number of A intersections B. So this is what we are looking for inside this formula. People that have brothers and sisters. So you know that number of A union B is equal to number of B union S is equal to number of B plus number of S minus number of B intersection S. We know of this formula. Now we are given number of V, number of brothers 25. We are given number of sisters 20. This is what we are looking for, and we are not given this. Are we giving number of people that are brothers and sisters together? No. We have given number of people that have neither. With the number of people that has neither, you can actually find this. If you check here for neither, it is equal to your sample space minus this number we're looking for. A, E, and B. So let's use the formula for neither. We have already our neither. So you see the neither is equals to number of sample space minus number of A union B. You have your idea that the 2 is 5. You have your sample space. Your sample space is 40. Now you can find this and plug in your answer. So what is this going to be? To just make in subject of formula, you're going to have n of A union B is equal to n of antizeta minus n of, this is actually n of mega. So how do I do this? I just brought this one behind here. Since it was negative, it becomes positive here. So I keep this one constant and I bring this one the other way. Since it was positive here, it becomes minus on the other way. That is how I did it. So this implies n of A union B, in our case it is B union S. B union S. That is B and S. B S. S union B is the same like B union S. So if you saw when you have S union B instead, it is totally correct. So n of B union S, what is it going to be? Your sample space 40 minus n of 9 at 5. This equals 35. So n of B union S is 35. You already found your 35. Now you can put it here and find your answer. Which means now we have 35. Because we are coded here, 35 is equal to n of B. What is n of B? Number of B. It is 25. Plus n of S. Number of S is 20. Plus minus n of B intersection test. So you're looking for this, so you make it subject of formula. If you have some trouble, make it something subject of formula, you can go to our algebra course. Then we went in detail on how to make something subject of formula. So here, to make this subject of formula, I just bring it behind here. Since it is negative, it will become positive here. And I bring this one also behind. And when it is positive, here it will become negative. Why do I bring it behind? Because I'm looking for this. So I make it to be on the best side. So we're on the left side. And why do I bring this one with? Why do I bring this one here? Because I want this one to be alone on the left side. So I don't want the 35 to be on the left side. So when I do it, I'm going to have n of B intersection S is equal to, I keep my 25 plus 20 minus 35. It is equal to 25. Okay, this is equal to 10. 25 plus 20 is 45 minus 35 is 10. So the answer is 10. 10 students have both brothers and sisters, and that is all to the problem 1. I solved it. So let's go to problem 2 now. Hope you have understood how we did it. Let me explain how we did. 1. So we look for n when we were looking for number of people that have brothers and sisters. Where? So that how many people that have brothers and sisters together? We are going to use this formula because it's in the formula which involves the intersection. So using this formula here, I'm going to have it like this. I'm putting it in terms of B and S. B is for brother and S is for sister. So I'll put it in that term. But we don't have this. You don't have an B union S. But we have a here. They gave us the neither. So to find the B union S, what do we do? Use the neither. The neither complies the sample space A union B. We have analyze or we have the sample space. So we can find A and B normally. So we have 9 that are in the sample space. So we can find A and B and SC. Easily. For B and SB. Or sample space, or it is not called sample space, it's called universal set. I call it sample space because actually it's sample space. But it is called the universal set. You will still sample space what we're talking about probability and statistics. We the total number of maybe a set, it's a sample space. Yes. So we found a number of B and S commits and we had 35. Now we plug that 35 recent phone now. And we find what we are looking for, which is this. So plus 35, we have 35 is equal to 25 plus 20 minus n of B. This is less. So then we make n of B the section S subject of the formula and in perform all the actions are how then positive. So your answer in your book, right? When you test, you write 10 students, so both have brothers and sister. Then you can do them. Also, you well, some more. I did it up there. I had a walk for a top. Pangelette. I did get it. Logo. You and we are the Papa. He didn't answer. Yeah, go on. Superman 2. From the pursuit. So some bush here. So the Superman 2 goes by of 150 customers. The ECP. It is damage. Of 150 customers, 90 bought it. Yeah, that's good. This is so big. So is it a good? Is it fire? But block we. So quiet. What's up? 60 bought C. 30 bought both A and B. 35 both A and C. 20 both B and C. And 10 or the three. So the question says find how many bought only A, how many bought exactly 2 products, and how many bought one. So you see this is the 3-set Venn diagram problem. Problem. So how do we solve it? We are going to solve it using this. These are Venn diagram here. I'm going to solve it using our Venn diagram. So solve it using Venn diagram, first write a sample space is 150. Now all of this, yeah, 10 people are going to odd. Which means, this means A, okay, yeah, A, B, and C. Okay, odd block A, B, and C. So here we write A, B, and C. So A intersection B intersection C is equal to 10. So A intersection B only. What is A intersection B only? This is A intersection B minus this 10. A intersection B minus A intersection B intersection C, which is 10. That is equal to, what is A intersection B? A intersection B is 30. A intersection B is where you see both A and B. That's the intersection B. Is 30. 30 minus 10 is what? 20. Now, A intersection C only is equal to A intersection C minus 10. Good is equal to what? A intersection C minus 10 is what? What is the A intersection C? A intersection C is 25. 25 minus 10 we 15. So now we have B intersection C. What is B intersection C only? It is equal to B intersection C minus 10, which is equal to, what is B intersection C? B and C, 20 minus 10 equal 10. Now we have found out the boundaries. Now we will find A on B. What is A only? A only is the value of A, which is here. A minus all of the insides. Let's cube the gaps. So we have here 10, we have here A and B only is 20. A and B only is 20. We have here A and C only is 15. And then V and Z only is 10. So we're now looking for A only. So what is A only? A only is A minus all of the intersections. So you have A minus 20 minus 10 minus 15. What is our A? Our A is 90. Replace it by 90. 90 minus all the intersection open, 90 minus 20 minus 10 minus 15. What is that going to be? $45. So A only is $45. What is B only? B only is going to be our actual B 75 minus all the intersections englobing B. 20 minus 10 minus 10. 25 minus 20, 55 minus 10, 45, 55. So now C only. C only is going to be 60 minus all of the intersections englobing C. Yeah, 16 minus 10 minus 10. 10, 20, 35, and 60, 25. So we can now multiply B only is 35 and C only is 25. Now, what are we left with? We want to do what is in second. So we want to know at least. The next one I want to know is the at least one. For the at least one, you just count everything that is it. This per. So it is going to be 45 plus 35 plus 10 plus 10 plus 50 plus 25. What is that going to be? So this is the total number of equal number at this corner item. 160. Now you want to know the equal number not be. What is our minor? It is our antizeta minus our agonist. This one just our antizeta is what? Okay. This is actually 170 here. Our antizeta is what? 170 minus 160 is equal to 10. So you write the 10 here and you're done. So now what does the question ask you? The question says how many but only A? This is a number good about only A, right? 45 but only A. The B part says how many but exactly 2 products? Only but exactly 2 products. Here it is exactly 2, and exactly 2. Exactly 2 products you need to sustain. Either A and B only, A and C only, or B and C only. So it is this, which is B and C only. It is all, or it is this, A and C only, and A and B only. So you add up this 20 plus 10 plus 15, 45. And the C part and the last part says, how many but none? Only got none. It is 10. So that is all for the second problem. Alright, for what? Problem 3. We are what problem 3? So what does steps? What does it step? It says, in a survey about favorite colors, 60 people like red, 35 people like blue, 40 people like green, 30 people like purple. So, in a survey about favorite colors, 60 people like red. See it and did not give us sample space. There's no give us antecedent. The survey about favorite colors, 60 like red, 45 like blue, 40 like green, 20 like red and blue, 15 like red and red, 10 like green and blue, and 5 like all. And 20 like none of this. Oh. So we can see that this question is quite different, but I'm not giving us any sample space. We don't lose it that. Before we start solving anything, we will lose it that. So, all what we know is that it is a 3-set Venn diagram. And we have red, blue, and green. RBG. This is pure tolerance. Okay, so all the way to like always, we look for A intersection B intersection C. So that is the red intersection, blue intersection, green. What is that going to be? 5. Is it 5 like odd? Well, apart. Now, 45 like 60 like red. What do you do now? You find these intersections here. So what is R and D only? R intersection B only is equal to R intersection B minus 5. R intersection B. What is R intersection B? 20 minus 5 is 15. So you look for R intersection G now only. What is R intersection G only? We have R here. Intersection G here is 10 minus this 5 is equal to 10. The last one is B intersection G only is equal to B intersection G 10 minus this 5 equal 5. So R and B is 15. R and G is 10. And the other is 5. Okay. So now I look at what is R only. R only is the actual R that was given to us. 60 minus all of these intersections. 16 minus 60 minus 15 minus 5 minus 10 is equal to 30. All this B only is equal to what would be that was given to us? 45. Put I minus all of the intersections in B. 15 minus 5 minus 5. So what is G only? G only is equal to the actual G that was given to us, 40 minus all of the intersections found in G, 10, 5, 5. Yeah. So I put it there, I have my R as 30. All the rest is 20. I don't have any sample space yet. And you need to. Alright, what else? Which other information do I have? I don't really know which other information do I think have. And this one I want to know what is outside here. They say pencil light moon, you always told me that pencil light moon, I don't know, pencil light. It's finished. So what are the questions? Let's see what the questions are. How many people were surveyed? They're asking us for what? The sample space. That is the only question that the question asks. Like just to find the sample space. So we're about to check which formula and comprises the sample space. Which formula is it in? We have the sample space here, the sample space here. We have the neither. So we're going to use this. We have A and B. For a 3 set, it should be A and B not C and everything. So we know that's neither is equal to our sample space minus A and B and C. Our neither is giving us purity. Our sample space reminders. Our A and B and C, we can solve it. We solve it how? By solving everything here. So, A and B and C is equal to be, we're going to be 30, 45, 65, 70, 80, 90, 90. Alright. Third perspective is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 30 plus 15, 45 plus 20, 65 plus 5, 70 plus 10, 80 plus 10, 90 plus 5. Now I'm looking for this. To look for this will bring that this thing in the eye. So we have N of E is equal to, let me just write the E. Use write the E, N is equal to, I'll bring this one behind and it will become, since it is negative, it will become positive. So I have N NIDA. This is my NIDA. What is my NIDA? My NIDA is 20. NIDA means none. Okay. 20, since it was minus here, it becomes plus, this thing 95. This implies my epsilon is 100. Oh no, 15. Thirty plus 15 plus 10 plus 5 plus 10 plus 5 plus 3. 30 plus 15 plus 10 plus 5 plus 30 plus 15 plus 10 plus 5 plus 7 plus 5 plus 20. 30, 15, 25, 25, 20. Oh. 10 doesn't appear twice. 30, 15, 20, 5, 10, 20. This is not 95. This is 105. 105 will be that. So now we can suppose 105. That is 125. Right. Let me give you an oral question. That'll be all for the problems inside this question. We give another oral question which we will and solve in the house. In a group of 200 people, 120 have a car, 80 have a motorcycle, and 50 have both. A. How many have only a car? B. How many have only a motorcycle? C. How many have at least one vehicle? And D. How many have neither? So I will leave the version to go and solve. You come and see the solution in the Learning Hub of Educlynk. So this is all for the topic of introduction to sets for the Form 2 program. So thanks for watching. Hope you have understood. Hope it was fun. And hope you will come and solve the exciting questions on Educlynk from the Learning Hub platform. So from now to then, keep on solving on Educlynk.